morning, friends. Welcome to what we're gonna call Vlogsgiving, where I try and vlog every day over my Thanksgiving break. And I feel I owe this to y'all because I haven't been on YouTube in a month, which was not the intention at all. I was sick one weekend, and then I was playing the whole next week as like a catch-up week at work, and then Finding Nemo was going on, and I was getting home at like 8 o'clock every night. And then I was just like, you know what? We're gonna wait till Thanksgiving break, and then I will make my comeback. And here we are. On this vlog today, there's not gonna be any reading, and that's for a multitude of reasons. The first reason is over my Thanksgiving break, I want to do the tandem read of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. But I had to order those books, and one of them is going to come in tomorrow and one of them is going to come in Monday, and I decided to just order them from Amazon instead of making like a cute little trip to Barnes & Noble because they're cheaper. And while I would love to support my local bookstores, I am also a broke teacher. The holidays are so hard for teachers, which brings me to my next point. There's going to be a lot of crocheting going on this week. I have started selling crochet plushies. It is so much fun. It is also very, very time consuming. That is another reason why I just haven't really been reading lately, although I did listen to Iron Flame last week, and in one of the videos this week, we'll wrap up my thoughts on that. Spoiler, I really liked it, but I listened to all of Iron Flame while I completed this massive order somebody put in for all their nieces and nephews, and I'll show you some of the plushies I have on hand later. But I got some orders last night, and so we were about to go to Michael's and pick out the yarn that I need for those orders. Just have like a cozy first day of Thanksgiving break-in. I spent this morning kind of tidying up because my apartment has been a wreck ever since Finding Nemo. Theater people know, like during tech week, during dress rehearsal week, and during performance week, there is no self-care time, especially when you're teaching before that. And all I was doing was stage managing and like basically just making sure the kids behaved backstage. But still, like that is such a huge time commitment. But I'm so proud of the work that those kids did. I even have some clips of the puppets that I'll put in at some point in this video, because I also want to kind of like just catch y'all up on where I've been and show y'all some videos that I have taken with the intention of vlogging. Anyway, this is a lot of babbling as an introduction to the video, so let's go to Michael's and pick out the yarn. The sun is sunning, so sorry about that. But let me show you the colors I got, because I get really excited about colors. So my friend ordered an axolotl and wanted to keep it basically like the types of colors axolotls are. So I got this light pink for the base. It's kind of looking white. There we go. And then for his little like ear fronds and stuff on his back, I got this deep like rhubarb color. And then just because I have some other like things that I want to work on, and it was buy two get one free, I got this blue, which is going to go good for just making some combos of things that I want to make today. I also need to make a hippo, and I haven't decided if I want to do a hippo in blue or gray yet. That's what I got at Michael's. And then I did get a couple things just for me, because holiday Reese's, can you resist them? And my fuel for today. So let's go make some things together. Okay, here is everything I worked on while listening to Iron Flame. 4 mallards, 3 lambs. 3 of the mallards and 3 of the lambs were all for one order, and it honestly kind of stressed me out. So these 2 mallards, these 3 lambs, and this mallard are all going to the same person. And then I was working on the last mallard last night at an open mic night that I was helping host, and somebody saw me working on the mallards and wanted a mallard, so I have that one ready to go for her. And now we're gonna start on axolotls, but I just thought this little farm animal army was kind of funny. So here are all of the yarn choices that I have to work for today. I did not realize how prone I am to cool colors until I looked at the yarn selection for the day. But the axolotl that I'm about to make is going to be this color and this color, but I feel like making a couple more with some blues and some greens and some purples, so we'll see. I have my big thing of stuffing right there. Ignore my poor TBR cart. It has been being used as a TBR cart / yarn cart, and that's not good. I ordered a shelf. I just haven't built it yet for all of my yarn. And then over here, we have kind of like the other things I need. So these are washers to help put on eyes and noses. These are stitch markers, eyes and noses, eyes, and a Zelda who is here for emotional support. This is just my crochet bag where I keep all of my bits and baubles. And I'm about to sit down and start watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And I will do a time lapse when I have a little bit more of the axolotl started. Sometimes when it's a new pattern, it takes me a second to get going. So I'm going to figure that out, and then we'll catch up in a little bit. Okay, friends, it's been like an hour and a half, and I finished the axolotl head. This boy is turning out to be very chunky and very large. For reference, it's helpful to read through the whole pattern because this pattern called for a 3mm hook, and the smallest millimeter hook I have is a 5, and so my customer is just lucking out because I already asked for the payment in advance, and if I'd known how big it was going to be, I would have charged more because it's using more material. But she's going to get a very big axolotl, I think, for her niece. I'm taking a break to eat some lunch. I said I was going to watch Harry Potter, but truthfully, I've just been watching BookTube.
It only gets harder to find myself in the night when my only sight fell right beneath my eyes. The darkness is calling, and I'm in its line of sight, and I'm looking over my shoulder as I run in the night. Are you scared?
Hi guys, I know I'm looking like a model today, but I'm still just kind of in my crochet zone. I did get some book mail. My first book for my tandem read came in, but the other one's not supposed to be here till tomorrow, so I'm just gonna set this aside. I'm still in my goblin hole of yarn, but I wanted to show you the hippo that I just made. My cousin ordered 2 plushies for her nephews, and the first one is a hippo, and he is adorable. He's giant because I used blanket yarn, but he's giant, but I love him so much. I lint roll all of them before I give them to their new homes, so he's got some fuzzies on him, but this hippo is adorable. He's the Rose and Lily pattern, which you can find free on YouTube, which I did not know until after I bought the pattern, but the pattern was helpful, and also having the YouTube video to reference was also helpful. He's got a little tail, and I made his arms very, very floppy so that he could be hugged by a little boy. Apparently he's obsessed with hippos right now, so I love that I could make that for him, and that he's gonna have a sweet little present to open on Christmas, and I just think he's adorable. But I have some things to do, and then we'll come back and chat. Good morning. It's Monday morning. We're gonna wrap the vlog up in just a little bit so I can get day 1 posted for Monday's VLOGSGIVING. Obviously, no reading happened in this video because I have been very focused on getting some of these orders done and delivered. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, but it's definitely not going to be like a year-round thing, just when I can or when I get the hankering to make something. I really want to make some dragons for my coworkers because we've all read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. So once I finish these orders, I might start working on those so that we can all have some dragons. We'll see. That's just an idea. But my Empire of Storms gets delivered today, so I can officially start the tandem read, which I'm really, really excited about. So you'll see that in tomorrow's video. But I also wanted to go ahead and put some B-roll from Halloween in here. I won tickets from my local radio station to this, I guess, Fright Night thing. It was held at a local safari park and resort. And so it was really fun. Me and my best friend went, and they played like spooky music on the safari wagons, and we went out and we got to feed all sorts of animals. And then they had like a little haunted house you could walk through, which I was overall fine with. But clowns, like, I really legitimately have a fear of clowns, and there were so many of them. So I was glad my best friend was there with me, so I could hide behind him. And then they also had a petting zoo. So it was really fun, and I was really lucky to win those tickets. I was just chilling in his hammock. What you doing, buddy? Hi. some B-roll from Finding Nemo, which is honestly the main reason why it's been so hard to be on YouTube lately, because I was there until 6, 7, 8 in the evening sometimes, and that just was not conducive to going to work, having something of a reading schedule, and filming. So I have some video with some of the puppets, some videos with some of the puppets, so I hope you enjoy watching that too. I had a lot of fun, and I was so proud of the production that our kids put on. I wish all of you could have seen it, because it was, 1, adorable, 2, really cool to see 13 and 14-year-olds dealing with these giant puppets, and 3, it was just a really, really good production. Like, take junior high out of it, it was still a really good production. Task 1 is fixing puppets. So that's what we're doing during mic check. I hope that you guys are excited to spend Thanksgiving break with me. I've got a book club coming up. I've got to do some cooking for family Thanksgiving. Honestly, what I'm most excited about is just staying home and resting, because I have been go, go, go for a month straight. And yeah, not a lot of fun things happen in this vlog. But again, thank you for staying with me. We made an axolotl. We made a cow. We delivered a bunch of orders. And we're crocheting some more. So if you want to hang out with me for the rest of Thanksgiving and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and give this video a like, because it really helps me out. Leave a comment if there's anything you want to ask or talk about, and I really look forward to a week of reading with you guys. Bye guys.